What is up, guys? DBK Videos. I make military content put on the internet for you. If you want to subscribe, my social media links are in the description down below. Today we're going to be talking about, are you about to get out of the military and you don't want to be homeless? This is the video for you. Are you currently in the military? Do you call your coworkers pogues because they have a different job than you? Do you think calling them pogues is going to get the attention of other female military people down there and make them be attracted to you? This is the video for you. We're going to help you not be homeless when you get out. Kind of lighthearted, but some people do end up being homeless once they get out because they get no job skills that are transferable to the civilian side, and they don't do any education, and they spend all their money while they're in. So they get out and they're pretty much like, oh, well, I'm homeless now. So there's ways around this. While you're in, we have this thing called TA, tuition assistance. Now what this is it pays for your college entirely and doesn't even touch your GI Bill. So you can get a whole master's degree while you're in, right? Or a doctorate's degree, whatever. Get out and still have the entirety of your GI Bill to use, which pays for your schooling, your cost of living, and you can top it off with other scholarships and stuff like that if you're using Montgomery, so you can pocket money potentially. So rule number one to not be homeless is do some education while you're in. Go to school, go do a trade. You can obviously do trades while you're in. If the trade is related to the job you have, then even better, because you can do this thing called CLEPing and or testing out, which is like in the corpsman community. You guys know I'm a phlebotomist, medical assistant. I have a bunch of like miscellaneous medical technicians, audio technician, all this, which is literally thousands on the outside. Like if you look up medical assistant in California, it's like 10 grand plus. Like I got that for free just for being a corpsman, and I tested out for it, along with phlebotomy, audio technician. It's this thing called CLEPing. Now if you have a welding position, you should look up companies and organizations that will credential you as a welder, and all you have to do is test out. Do that while you're in, so when you transfer to civilian side, there's nothing left for you to do. Now let's say you can't just straight CLEP it, right? There's this thing called Navy and Marine Corps Cool. I'm sure other branches have their version of it, but essentially all it is a credentialing program that does it for you. You get a letter from your boss saying, oh yeah, this person does this X, Y, and Z, and they send you a Scantron like over the mail. You take it in a testing facility at a college where someone can supervise it, you send it back, your score qualifies, and boom, you get certified. I took this route when I did the phlebotomy, and then I used an outside credentialing agency like we were talking before to get my medical assistant. There's also this thing called USMAPS, which is essentially an apprenticeship program. So you have to take it for like months on end, but you don't really have to take it. You just report that you did X amount of hours. So hypothetically, if I wanted to be a paramedic, I would just put on there, hey, this week I did 40 hours of, I don't know, ambulatory care. And I send that in, and then they're like, okay, documented. And then once I get up to like 1,000 hours, they send me my certification, because they take your word for it because you're in the military, right? Boom, there you go, another credentialing thing that you can use to get a job on the outside so you don't end up homeless. Now, there's other miscellaneous things you can do in the military, and there's tons of in-program things we have that credential you. If someone is telling you like, hey, we're teaching this Lean Sigma 6 course, right, which is super transferable to the outside world. It's free. Anyone wants to show up, it's Wednesday at 13. Go to that class. Oh my God, some people don't show up to those classes and don't show up to like free stuff like that credential you. And even if you don't think you're gonna use it, what would you rather do? Go to your regular work day or go get credentialed in something? Even if if you're like, oh, I'm probably not gonna use that. Am I ever gonna do phlebotomy? Probably not. I'm probably never, like, yeah, I'm getting a degree in nursing, but I'm probably never gonna be just a phlebotomist, right? Did I do it? Yeah, because everything's a fallback, right? So do the Lean Six Sigma courses that pop up, do the instructor courses that pop up, register with USMAPS, register with US Navy Cool, see what you can CLEP, and then take advantage of TA. There's tons of online schools that you can go to. National University is one that I'm going to right now because I'm in Southern California. When I was stationed at a VA hospital in North Chicago, I went to College of Lake County. They were great, longer classes, regular semesters, but National University lets you do accelerated. So a lot longer classes and a lot more work, but at least you can get done with it faster. You want to find out if a school acknowledges your military credits, because some schools will be like, yeah, you did this in your A school, that's good to go. A lot of the colleges I applied to, they're like, okay, you're a BLS instructor, one like elective credit. Yeah, one elective credit. You save people's lives? One elective credit. You know, so not every place is gonna be transferable, but at least get the ball rolling, or at least have it halfway done, so when you get out, you're like, oh, I don't need to do 4 years of college before I start doing something else. And if all else fails, get out immediately, enroll into your GI Bill so at least you get the cost of living pay to supplement some of your expenses. Even if you're like, oh, I don't really want a degree, enroll in miscellaneous electives towards a general education degree, just so you're getting, you know, pay to live. And then if you can't knock out general electives by just using Quizlet to test out right away, I don't know what's wrong with you, because I've never not gotten a straight 4.0 in an online class. That's just my thoughts. Hope you guys don't end up homeless. If you like this video, please leave a like, and I'll see you in the next video.